This is lesson number 13 in the series of lessons that accompanies the book, How to Play the 3-String Cigar Box Guitar. And today we're going to have a look at some steady bass licks. When I say steady bass, I mean, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add some licks on top of that. Once we get some nice interesting licks going, then in the next lesson we're going to combine those things into a little song I call the 10-Mile Stomp. So let's take a look at some licks and see if we can get used to them. Now, getting the steady bass going, if you look on page 66, figure 3.2, the top one, lick number 1, is the steady bass. So this is pretty easy, all right? So in fact, let me count us in and we'll just do that 1, 2, 3, 4. This you're going to find easy, all right? Once we start adding in some other notes, some syncopated notes and some notes with the other fingers, then maybe the thumb wants to stop a little bit. But with some practice, that thumb will become automatic. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that until you're comfortable. Okay, probably you'll be comfortable like the first time through. All right, so let's look at the next one. Lick number 2, we're going to pinch on 1. So again, this is pretty simple, but we're starting to do something with the fingers besides just that steady bass thumb. So it's going to be pinch on 1, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, hopefully that wasn't too bad. I'm pinching with my second finger and thumb, and that leaves the index finger free for the second string. Now we're going to add one little thing to that. Lick number 3 is a syncopated note on the and of 2. Notice it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. So now we got a little something going on beside the thumb. And it's actually on the and of 2, so it's a syncopated note. How about lick number 4? I call it the rag lick. So now we've got 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And 4 is a pinch. 1 and 2 and 3, pinch. 1 and 2 and 3, pinch. Try that one with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting something that sounds a little bit raggy, and probably, I'll have to pay attention to this, probably I push those notes a little bit so it's not strictly 1 and 2 and 3, 4, but a little bit of a swing feel. Let's hear that once. Yeah, definitely 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Instead of 1 and 2 and 3, 4, it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So put a little bit of a swing to that. Now let's take a look at lick number 5. I call that the hammer-on lick. We're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 4 is a pinch. Pinching strings 2 and 3 and hammer. Hear how that final pinch gives a little bit of finality to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's lick number 5. Lick number 6, I call it a banjo roll. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now you'll notice the thumb here comes on the end of 2. It comes on beat 1 and on beat 4, but it also comes on the end of 2. So again, a little bit of a syncopated banjo feel. All right, so that's lick number 6, banjo roll. Okay, now lick number 7, I call it the 10-mile stomp lick, and we use that in the song 10-Mile Stomp. We slide from 4 to 5, slide again, from 5 to 7, and then that's measure 15 and 16. Putting that together. One more time. All right, and that's the 10-mile stomp lick. So, practice these steady bass licks. You'll notice all of them have, pretty much, except for maybe the banjo lick, they've got that steady bass and calm in. So. So I got that steady bass going. I may or may not push some notes off the beat to syncopate them. We'll take a look at the 10-mile stomp next.